Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is well and you had a pleasant weekend. It is July 1st, 2024. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in the Antelope Valley real estate market. As I like to point out every week, is that our market is definitely unique unto itself. And our statistics often get lumped in with Greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, et cetera. And if one thing that over 40 years of real estate experience in the Antelope Valley has shown me is that our market is, as I said, definitely unique. We offer some of the most affordable housing in California, much less just Los Angeles County. So excited every week to bring you this update where local residents and property owners have the opportunity to follow along with our local real estate market. So let's go ahead on this 4th of July week and get into the slides for the week. Slide number 1 shows that we have crested that 700 active residential listings on the market as we start the second half of 2024. 708 active residential listings as of this morning, up 1.6% from last week when we were at 697, up 7.8% from 4 weeks ago, June 3rd, we were at 653, and a whopping 37.5% from a year ago when we were at 515, July 3rd of 2024. Our pendings, kind of a little bit concerning here. Our pendings took a pretty good drop for another week in a row. Pendings are those properties that are under contract in escrow, if you will, down 5.5% from last week. We start this week with 446, down from 472. From 4 weeks ago, down 2.2%. So July, as we saw some softening in interest rates, saw a little bit of a bump up. And now as we, as I said, head into the 4th of July holiday, starting to see a little bit less activity. So get us through this week. I would imagine we're going to see numbers this week as we look next Monday, somewhat lower. People doing some traveling. Jody and I, for instance, find ourselves down south, North San Diego County for the 4th of July week, working remotely, spending some time with kids and grandkids. So I'm sure a lot of that going on. You can see from a year ago, we were down 11.2 from those pendings, down from 502 to 446. So let's go ahead and not waste any time and get into our second slide. There we go. So you can see new residential listings that came on the market last week, down 18% from the week prior. So a little bit of a slowdown, 87 new residential listings on the market. Number that we talked about, those pendings, those properties under contract, down 15%. June 17th through the 23rd, we saw 80 properties go under contract. Last week, we saw 68. And this is something that somewhat should be expected as well. That median number of days on market bumped by 6 days up to 26. And then the number of residential listings that closed up 41% from the week prior, because we're starting to see some of those properties that went into escrow late May, closing escrow. We did have a surge during that time period. So as to be expected, we'll see that surge in closings. I always like to take a look and follow along with the pendings, because that's going to dictate what activity is going to look like, closed activity is going to look like 30, 45 days down the road. So that's the important number that I like to look at. Our median sales price for the week bumped up to 485 from the week prior, 443.5. So once again, staying in that mid to upper 400 range. And then our median list price for last week, right at where the median sales price was at 485. And so that kind of wraps up our final slide for this week's version. Kind of an interesting number is that looked at our median sales price for June of 2024. We were at 475. versus our median sales price for June of 2023. We are at 450,000. So month of 23 over month of 24, up 5.5%. So we are still seeing some upward pressure on pricing. I have a feeling we could see that continue as we move forward. So that will wrap up this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot. If there's any other statistics or information that you may need, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our trusted associates at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, where we've been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. Make it a great and safe 4th of July week and holiday. And we will look forward to seeing you again next Monday. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.